Starting off, we have the normal mushroom. This power up's been in every single Mario game since the original. And what all this power up does is make you slightly bigger, so if you get hit by anything, you won't immediately die. The Fireflow, just like the mushroom, has been in basically every single Mario game since the original. This one does the exact same thing as the mushroom, except it gives you the ability to shoot fireballs as well. The Mega Mushroom makes you extremely big for a very temporary amount of time, so you can basically destroy everything in your path. So when you have this power up, you basically don't have to worry about being killed by any enemies. The only really downside to it though is that you could destroy a pipe that you need to get down to get a star coin. The Mini Mushroom probably has to be one of the least useful power-ups in any Mario game as well, but it literally makes you extremely weak and you can only kill enemies if you ground pound them. Well, the only benefit this power-up has is that you could go into really small pipes to get star coins. You could also run on the walls and run on water if you go extremely fast. The blue shell is overall a very good power up as well, because slide around in your shell and kill basically every single enemy while you're in it, because well, you're kind of invincible unless if you fall into a hole or get hit by lava. The only really downside to having this power up is that you can lose control of it quite easily if you keep bouncing off the walls and going the wrong way. The star is a power up that's been in basically every single Mario game since the original, and it makes you temporarily invincible. And the cool thing about a star power up is that it actually varies in game for how long you're invincible for a few seconds. So yeah, in the original you were actually invincible for less time than the modern games. In New Super Mario Bros. Wii, we have 3 new power ups, starting off with the Ice Flower. This is the exact same as the Fire Flower, except you could freeze enemies and throw them at stuff. You could also ground pound them while they're frozen to kill them instantly. The Penguin Suit's basically just a better version of the Ice Flower as well. You could also shoot ice balls with the Penguin Suit and also slide on your belly and swim extremely well. So all this power up is basically just a really upgraded version of the Ice Flower, and it's also really easy to swim around and get through water levels relatively quickly with this power up because well, it swims really fast. The Propeller Suit makes it so that you could fly around places of a level that you normally wouldn't be able to get to. And also, when you have this power up, as you use it well enough and continue landing on blocks, you could actually skip entire levels basically without worry about getting hit by anything. You could also glide down really slowly, so if you want to avoid a lot of enemies in a level, you could just go straight up and glide down extremely slowly while going forward. The Tanuki Leaf makes it so that you could temporarily fly around and also hit enemies with your tail. The flying is definitely not as good as the original Super Mario Bros. 3 version of the Tanuki Leaf as well, but it's nerfed a lot compared to the original. Which is probably a good thing, because in the original you could basically skip the whole level with the Tanuki Leaf if you fly fast enough, but this one makes it so it's a lot harder to do that. The Invincibility Leaf is the exact same thing as the Tanuki Leaf, except well, you cannot die. And well, it probably has to be the best power up in any single Mario game because well, it literally makes you invincible and you can't really die unless if you get hit by lava. The gold flower makes it so when you shoot gold balls, it turns basically everything into coins. So if you shoot at an enemy and it has blocks around it, it'll basically turn everything into coins, which is overall pretty useful to getting to secret areas that are covered by blocks. The gold block is a power-up that goes on your head, and when you run around and jump, you get coins from it. And well, you could have this gold block on your head until you get hit by something. The Acorn Suits overall are pretty good power-up, as well you can slowly glide down to places, avoiding big gaps. And while in midair, you could actually do a bit of a jump and glide down slowly, making it so you could even skip more places. You could also get to secret places in a level by flying with it. The Acorn is overall a really good power-up as well, but basically infinitely flies. So all it is the squirrel suit, except you could permanently fly around, so yeah, it's overall a very good power-up that makes it so you could basically skip entire levels with it. The Super Crown probably has to be one of the most unique power-ups ever as well, but it literally turns you into a whole different character. As well, if you're playing as Toadette, you actually turn into Peachette, so yeah, it's overall a really unique power-up because it literally turns you into a whole new character when you get it. And it's the only power-up to do this in any Mario game. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe, and yeah, have a great day.